Hi everyone. This afternoon it was announced that the Hurricanes have made another trade. Lethbridge acquired 18-year-old defenseman Mike Simpson from Kootenay for a fifth-round draft pick in 2013. The trade deadline is tomorrow in the Western League, and the Hurricanes host the Vancouver Giants tonight. The Giants have struggled this season and sit dead last in the Western Conference, while the Canes are trying to gain some ground on Saskatoon, who are hot on their heels. Newly acquired forward Josh Durko will not be in the lineup tonight. Neither will Simpson. Head coach Rich Preston says you can expect to see a lot more of 16-year-old rookie Reed Duke now that Jay Merkley has moved on. Game time is 7 o'clock tonight at the NMAX Center. Now, the Giants were in Medicine Hat last evening, and things did not go well for them against the Tigers. 81 seconds into this contest, the home team scored. Blake Penner was fed in front and scored his first goal of the season. 1-0 Tigers. Let's go to the second period now. Tigers with a 2-on-2 rush, toe drag and shot by Trevor Cox that snuck past Peyton Lee. 2-0 Medicine Hat after 40. In the third, Vancouver's Tristan Sieben with a great burst of speed, but Cam Lanigan was there to close the door. Let's go ahead now to the third. The Tigers cycling the puck in the corner, and Jacob Doty ripped a shot from the face-off circle. 3-0 Medicine Hat now. Later in the third, Tigers power play, puck out front to Gavin Broadhead. He scored to make it 4-0, and that was the final. Cam Lanigan made 31 saves for the shutout. Now, the Kootenay Ice were in action as well last evening. They took on the Eastern Conference leading Edmonton Oil Kings. The Ice are the hottest team in the East right now, but it was the Oil Kings that opened up the scoring here. Big rebound came out to TJ Foster, and he will bury it. His 19th made it 1-0 Edmonton. To the second period, Eric Benoit in on a break, and Laurent Brossoit made the stop. Kootenay kept the play alive, though. Sam Reinhart fed Jaden Deschano, and he scored. Game tied up at 1 now. Early third period. Ice on a power play. Shot from the point by Joey Leach, the former Flames draft pick. He beat Brossoit. That made it 2-1, 72 seconds into the third, and that was the game winner. 2-1 was the final score. The Ice have won 5 in a row, and the Calgary Hitmen now occupy top spot in the East with their win over Brandon last night. Only days before the start of the shortened regular season, the Toronto Maple Leafs have fired GM Brian Burke. Burke had been the Leafs general manager for 4 years, but the team failed to make the playoffs in that time. He will stay on, though, in an advisory capacity. Which means they're going to pay him to do nothing. Before that, he served as GM with the Anaheim Ducks and helped lead that team to a Stanley Cup in 2007. Burke was also GM of the Vancouver Canucks and Hartford Whalers. The new GM is Dave Nonis, who replaced Burke in Vancouver as well.
Earlier this morning, Brian Burke was relieved of his duties as the president and GM of the Leafs, but he will stay on as a senior advisor to myself and the board. We've decided to make a leadership change and move in a different direction for the general manager role. And so with that, I'm pleased to appoint Dave Nonis, the 14th general manager in the history of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Timing of this firing seems odd, but he did do a terrible job in TO, and ultimately that's the only reason that should be given as to why he got the axe. NHL team owners voted 30-0 to ratify the new collective bargaining agreement with the players today. The league and the players union reached the deal in a bargaining session early Sunday morning. The players will cast their votes for it online tomorrow and Friday. Once both sides approve it, players are expected to report a training camp this weekend. The complete NHL schedule will also be released very soon. Disgraced cycling champion Lance Armstrong may be getting ready to come clean. He'll be sitting down for an exclusive tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey. The interview will be Armstrong's first since he was banned from cycling for life. He's expected to talk about the doping scandal and the accusations that he cheated during his career along with his entire team. Last week, the New York Times reported that Armstrong may finally be close to admitting to doping, though his representatives have denied it.
He was never caught.
But the evidence is greatly against him.